Hey guys, I'm Rob, this is Pixelab, welcome back to the channel. So in this video, we'll be having a look at the latest stuff I managed to pick up. Mind you, nothing too spectacular, but it is, however, something I don't currently have in the collection. So without any further ado, let's have a squiz at what I got. So the first thing I managed to pick up is an NES game. It's called Time Lord. Not really sure what this game entails, but it is a game I currently don't have in the collection, so that is quite good to finally find. I got all these games down at Game Traders from around $10 to $20 each, so all in all, not a bad find and nothing that busted the wallet, so that is also great. So yeah, I did get that one. Next game I got is also nothing spectacular, and it is Kung Fu. Probably one of the weakest ones I managed to find, but it is something, like I said, I don't have in a collection, so it's great to finally get and expand that NES collection of games. And the next game I did get is Totally Rad, and that is Totally Rad. I absolutely loved this game when I was growing up, but I think that was just due to the fact that I was really young and it was quite colourful and things like that. So it's quite good that I finally managed to pick this up once again, and I will be cleaning these up as best as I can and popping it into the good old NES upstairs and reliving those good old childhood memories once again. So that is all the games I did get this week, but I did also get some hardware from one of my staff members. She got this off of a friend and resold it on to me, and it is something I really want, as I want to try to find as many of these as possible. And that is the good old Game Boy Advance SP. This one is the silver one. As you can tell, it is relatively scratched and things like that due to the fact that it is drum lacquered silver, and most of the drum lacquered colors tend to chip and scratch a lot easier than the other colors do. But nonetheless, it is quite cool that I finally got it, and it did come with a charger. She sold it on to me for around 120 bucks. She wouldn't tell me how much she bought it for, but I can't imagine her buying it for, you know, really cheap, as most of these ones tend to be going on eBay for around 150, 140 bucks. So 120 bucks was a no-brainer for me. Definitely picked it up. And the screen itself is really good condition, not scratched, nothing like that. However, it does have wear and tear all around, but I will give this a good clean up as best as I can. Get rid of most of the yellowing and all the dirt between the, the trigger finger, the trigger buttons and things like that. But all in all, it's in really good condition and it does work. I do have my good old Castlevania right here, so I can actually show you that it does fire up and it does work beautifully. If I actually remember where, the on button's there. Fires up beautifully every single time. There's Castlevania loaded up, not a problem as far as that. The little dimmer also works, which is great. So if you want to conserve, battery power in the sun, you can actually turn the backlight off. But yeah, awesome little find. Well, not really a find, little buy, I would say. But yeah, she was nice enough to be on the Nintendo kind of Facebook marketplace pages, and she found this, and one of her friends was actually selling it, so she contacted him and got it off of him directly, which is quite good. So it's always nice to have, employees that look after their bosses, which doesn't happen very often. It's usually supposed to be the other way around. But nonetheless, she did pick that up for me, and I'm really excited to have that. I think this is my second SP. I do have a blue one upstairs as well, so that is quite cool, and I'm going to try to get as many of these color variants as I can, just like with the older Game Boys and things like that, because I do love them. I think they're quite cool, and I am also looking for the holy grail of Game Boys, and that is a Game Boy Micro, which is proven really hard to find, but I do have my feelers out for that, and hopefully I can pick one up real soon. But it will definitely cost me a pretty penny, as I think the cheapest one I found was about 250, 300 bucks. So yeah, I won't go on about other stuff any longer than I have to. But yeah, that is all I managed to pick up this week. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, please consider subscribing, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.